I've been training jiu-jitsu since about June of 2000. I got my black belt from Michael Chapman in 2013. Soon after, I've been, teaching at PCC for a while. Opened up my academy in a little bit later. Opened up my academy in late 2013, and then, of course, in 2020. What is it? 2021? It was 2020.
2021, yeah.
Yeah, and then the January 2nd of 2021, we had the fire that pretty much destroyed everything, 100% lost. So we got to start over completely here, and it's been a blessing ever since.
Yeah.
We met some really good people, and we have a really good program. We got some good coaches. It's couldn't ask for a better life. All right, guys, really good. All right, guys, let's train. Let's get some rounds. Ready? 1, 2, 3.
Started jiu-jitsu less than 2 years ago. Just really enjoyed it, obviously, kept with it, and I got to a point where I plateaued really bad, and I attributed it to two things. One, I felt like I wasn't training enough outside of the gym, but most importantly, I wasn't training enough inside of the gym. So I started coming more frequently, taking in more instruction. And I also started lifting weights to kind of supplement my explosive energy, which I was lacking. And I felt like after a month or so of that, I started seeing significant improvements, and everything just kind of started clicking from there. Then I got my blue belt, and I feel like I don't know anything again. So I'm just kidding. No, it's the pressure. The pressure is different now. You're trying to uphold this standard because people felt that you were worthy of it. So, and I certainly do as well. But that there is a different pressure now to uphold that standard and try to move up to the next and continue doing that. But main takeaway from this is I just want to keep learning and getting better.
All right. And what do you think about the coaches?
Coaches are phenomenal. Everybody brings something new to the table, and different rather. Richard's very consistent. Marquise's tenacity isn't crazy. Nate's very articulate and very thorough, and Journey, kind of new to this gym. Love watching him, teach really efficient jiu-jitsu. So I mean, and of course David, just awesome guy. Really cares about giving thorough instruction. So they're all great.
Sweet.
No complaints.
Started coaching. Well, my kids and I and my husband started almost 5 years ago in October, and then maybe 2 years after that, Rich asked us to start coaching or helping, and we're like, yeah, let's do it. So we just watched a little bit, and then just started getting into coaching. So yeah. Of our coaches and our staff, they're amazing. I think it's cool because there's so many different teaching styles, right? Like we got some coaches that are very direct, and then some that take their time. But I think all of the coaches do a really great job at explaining jiu-jitsu, why we do what we do, how to do it, and then all the little details. But I think our program has some really good coaches that care about their kids and want them to succeed, So, yeah. Oh my gosh, I think kids can start jiu-jitsu at any age. It just gives you a peace of mind of that your kids are going to be safe. They know how to be safe. But yeah, for my own kids, I just feel like, one, it's something that they can continue to get better at. They can continue for the rest of their lives. But it's just a safety thing, Like you never know what's going to happen out there, and for them to be prepared for the world, prepared for that, it feels really good. Yeah.
All right, so yeah, I started training in 2007 at Berks County, Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, under first Shane Mock and then later a guy named Eric Faust. And so I came out here as a brown belt after training there for something like 2016. It was like 7 years. And I came here and searched for a school, and there was a lot of choices. So I wanted to look around, but I was anxious to have a home. So I went to a school before coming here, and it was all right, but then this is the second place I tried, and rolling with Rich reminded me a lot of Eric. The way he would find sweeps when you're not expecting him to, submissions, his guard game. Plus, everyone here was leg locking like crazy back then, and I wasn't good at that. So I knew I would learn something. So I decided to go here. So yeah, and then so coming in as a brown belt, I just turned 40. So there was a lot of younger people as usual, and so nothing about it was easy, but that's what I expected. And yeah, so I think I trained here from 2016 to 2020, so 4 years, and then got my black belt under Rich. That was kind of a cool experience because the gym was actually shut down, and we were meeting on Fridays to roll with certain people that were willing to roll when everything was locked down. And Rich just said, come in on Friday, and there's going to be a lot of tough rolls here. I'm like, oh, cool. Time for a good, productive ass beating. I had no idea, but I walked in, and I see my coach from back home. And I kind of look over, and I'm and did a double take. I look, say hello. What? It's Eric. And then the wheels started turning. I knew it was happening, and yeah. So I did get a beating that day. It was one of the best beatings I got in my life. It was awesome, and yeah. So it was really cool to come out here and reestablish myself in a whole new gym and learn from a different group of people, and no regrets.